Good morning, viewers. Good morning. It's so good to be here this morning with you guys. Welcome to the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay. Thank you guys for dropping by my Facebook Live this morning. This is season 2. If you missed out on season 1, please feel free to head to the YouTube channel for our network, where it has episodes of season 1. We are still working on uploading episodes and everything. But we do have other content out there from myself, Marisha LaShay, Mo Morris, my father, and my cousin Kennedy, as well as a couple of our other teammates. Come on and let's begin just to celebrate the second season of this breakfast show. I want to give tribute first and foremost to God, who is the head of my life and my strength. Of being able to push through this recovery process. Wow. Really had some pain this morning, but still pushing. Thank you for making this moment possible for me, God. Thank you to my biggest supporters, my parents. Thank you guys for my work ethic and being very, very hardworking and committed to this show. I want to thank my constant supporters. You all know who you are. Shout out to my son. Mommy loves you. So let me go ahead and introduce myself to you all. My name is Marisha Morris. However, since I've been doing video content on social media, I go by my name, Marisha LaShay. My father thought that it would be very creative for me to use my first and my middle name. I am the host of this show. I'm originally from Chicago, and I'm checking in from Atlanta, Georgia. You guys never know where I'm checking in from, so please stay tuned as we continue on our journey. What is the breakfast show with Marisha LaShay? I'm so glad that you guys asked, because this is the portion of the show where I explain to you all the background. This platform was created to engage an audience worldwide with thought-provoking questions or statements to encourage open dialogue to gain insight on multiple perspectives on a question. Today is day 17 for the breakfast show, and this show will be in effect for the next 13 days. Also giving a shout out to my brother whose birthday today. Happy 28th birthday to you, brother. Love you. Shout out to you, Will. Also, welcome you guys, and I hope that you guys join the journey with me over the course of time. The next part of the show is when we actually do our quick check-ins, how we're feeling day to day, where we're checking in mentally on a scale ranging from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst day of your life, 10 being the best day of your life. Today, I am feeling like a solid 7. I'm not at my best. I'm just real reserved and just pushing through for the most part, because I know what I have committed to and what I have signed up for. So it's only fair that I deliver what I signed up for and just keeping my head in the game and staying focused. Only with God's strength and trusting and believing. So today's question is tap in and stay in. I'm all about my business. Are you? I'm going to say that again. Tap in and stay in. I'm all about my business. Are you? So whenever that I come with the content, or whenever that we do the quick check-ins, please feel free to add your 2 cents. Please feel free to drop your numbers. Please feel free to drop your comments on the content that you are hearing daily. I need your participation. I want to hear from you. So when you guys, if you feel led to, please drop your comments, because I want to hear from you. So let me go ahead and jump right in. So I have a total of 5 questions today that I would like to answer in regards to talking about business, being a business owner. Okay, do you own a business? It's the first question. For me, yes, I'm very multidimensional and I own more than one business. I say yes. I do currently own a couple businesses. I'm an owner of an event planning services. I'm also a business owner of Lyrical Billboards, which is a custom t-shirt brand. I'm also in financial services as well. And last but not least, Woman Army, which is our network of entertainment. Okay. So, Yeah. My next question. What was your inspiration in starting your businesses? Story time. So my inspiration for starting my event planning business came from working with colleagues over at Scott Elementary, which is where I currently work. And I'm a parent educator over there, and I work with an amazing group of people. And it was the feeling of being able to design and create. It was an outlet for me, especially during that time where I'm like, I just was really like swamped with different things. So I just needed an outlet to express my creativity because, you know, that's what I needed during that time and during that moment. And it doesn't die down with being able to create different things. Creating allows you to have an outlet. This was my creative outlet. So this is why I turned to doing balloons. This is why I turned to doing events. This is why I turned to it, because it was an outlet for me. It didn't feel like work. All right. Where did Lyrical Billboards come from? The t-shirt brand. That came from working on shirts from One Man Army and whatnot. It gives me an adrenaline rush and allows me to have another outlet for myself with creating things, because those t-shirts are blank. But when I'm done with them, then I am putting my art on those shirts. I'm putting my creativity on those shirts. And you haven't seen anything like it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has t-shirt brand after t-shirt brand after t-shirt brand after t-shirt brand. But my focus is what I'm doing and setting myself aside from my competitors and what everybody else doing. Next, what was my inspiration for joining financial services? Well, mainly because of my grandfather, because financial literacy has been a part of my family for generations. This man can sit down and retire in peace because he made financial decisions that were wise. He was not tricking off his money. This man worked for 46 years straight, retired, and sits his black soul down. This man be up here looking homely. Not because he wants to. Not because, he has anywhere to go, but it's just by choice. When it's time to step out, he gonna step out. But he's a sensible man. He's a calculated man that takes calculated risks. And also because of the mentor that I had, I want to give a shout out to Omar and Northern. You are definitely an awesome mentor, and I just want to give you your roses while we are still alive by letting you know that. Last but not least, where did the inspiration come from? One Man Army. That is a father and daughter duo. Okay, working side by side with my father. And my newfound of leading ladies that we have allowed to join us and build as a team. Kennedy Thomas, shout out to you, graduating senior. Awesome dancer, gifted dancer. Been doing this since she was a child in multiple genres. She's the truth. Also, Nevaeh, awesome artist. You guys have checked out her work on the page. College student. She got big goals. Jaden as well. Shout out to you, Queen. We're starting your, just to speak it to the people and having it on your heart. Shout out to you. It's been amazing working with you guys, ladies. It's been amazing working as a team and what we have built. Shout out to you guys, because this show is all about people like myself and you all. All right, next question. What is the most challenging about having a business? I think for me personally, what you have with me having multiple businesses is being able to balance them all and focusing, because you can drift. You can drift in any of them. If you don't have a actual business model of what you want to do and where you want the business to go, it's like you're just sitting in the car with no direction, without no GPS. So for me, the challenge is actually sitting myself down to be able to connect the dots with all of them, because they can all go hand in hand, honestly. And that's just the truth. Next question. What is the most rewarding experience / moment that you have experienced since having these businesses. I think for So Sincere, it's the loyal customers, and it's the collaborations for me, because being able to collaborate is an amazing thing. Not every client is going to want you to do their entire event. You know, some clients may just want you to be on balloon detail, which is totally fine. You know, the fact that they came back and they thought about you, that's rewarding to me. It is definitely rewarding to me. Lyrical billboards, it's the exposure for me. The experience to be able to go to pop-up shops and to, get started during a pandemic. So Sincere Event Planning was before the pandemic. Lyrical billboards was built during the pandemic. One Man Army, it was built during the pandemic, really pushing during the pandemic. So that was also a blessing as well. But it's the focus. Of course, it's the family entertainment that was created for the purpose of people that look like me and you, us, and being able to showcase their talent. This is that platform. That's the most rewarding about it, because I get to showcase my talent. I get to showcase different things. Hence as to why we have the breakfast show. Hence as to why, what else did I drop? I got more projects that's coming from One Man Army. We drop different stuff each month because it was a plan in place. So that's the most rewarding part, when you actually have a plan in place and you actually stick to the plan, because that's the commitment to it. Financial services. What's the most rewarding thing about that is being able to put on my cape and be Superwoman in a Superwoman role of educating and guiding others to make conscious decision about their finances. Okay. And overall, all my businesses that are in effect, I'm sorry, let me go back. I was getting ready to answer, but I didn't tell you guys what the last question was. If you had a magic wand for your business, how would you use it? So for me, I would, for all my business across the board, I want an effective team. I would like growth in sales and in marketing, and making sure that all my legal documentation is taken care of for all the businesses, because that is very important. There's a lot of fraud. There's a lot of copycats out there as well that will take your stuff and use it as their own. So it is very essential to be able to have those things. I just want to recap on these questions just in case business owners tune into this information. So let's talk business was what the focus was. The first question was, do you own a business? What was your inspiration for starting your business? It's the second question. The third question is, what is the most challenging about having an actual business? That's the third. Fourth, what is your most rewarding experience / moment that you have had while being in business? And last but not least, fifth question. If you had a magic wand for your business, how would you use it? So you guys, thank you guys for taking the time out. For those who have chimed in, if you have not, I want to thank you guys for sharing. That is the close of the show. I will see you guys tomorrow on the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay. You guys have a super superb Saturday. And stay tuned for more content to drop. Thank you guys so much.